Christian clerics launch 40-day prayer for President Buhari's re-election. A group of Christian faithful have launched a 40-day prayer session for the re-election of President Muhammadu Buhari in 2019. Bishop Sunday Garba, who is the convener of the prayer session, said the country was on the brink of collapse when Buhari took over. He said God sent President Buhari to come to the rescue of Nigerians. Garba said, "And now, the elections are round the corner again." And in line with the excellent work carried out by President Muhammadu Buhari, the National Interfaith and Religious Organizations for Peace, NIFROP, is organizing this 40-day prayer, tagged Buhari shall come back in 2019. This is especially on the heels on the grand plot by agents of darkness to take Nigeria back to the bottomless pit. But by God's grace, that would not happen. Let Nigeria be great and let Nigeria be delivered. In the book of Exodus, we read the epic story of God's power to free his people from slavery. In chapter 14, we get to the climax of the story, the crossing of the Red Sea. Before the people of Israel cross over the sea, they come face to face with their enemy. Their enemy is strong, and they are weak, but God is stronger. I, therefore, stand before you as a servant of the highest God, that the enemies of Nigeria shall be defeated. We shall commence this program with worship and praise by guest singers and choirs. After which we shall begin intercessory prayer session for Nigeria, prayer session for President Buhari and his cabinet, prayer for the Nigerian troops at the war front, intercessory prayer for the upcoming general election and peaceful conduct by all citizens, and intercessory prayer for our dear president and his victory at the poll. We shall also hold a special Thanksgiving session with praises to appreciate God for the defeat of Boko Haram and the political killers who came to torment the citizens of our dear country. A prayer against evil men on the plateau and other forces of evil across Nigeria that have continued to encourage bloodletting in recent times. There shall also be a different representation of members of the various faiths gathered, as well as messages of solidarity to the good people of Nigeria. Paul's letter to the Ephesians is about God's marvelous plan to bring peace, unity and salvation to all peoples, Jews and Gentiles alike. My dear brothers and sisters gathered here, we are gathered to pray, and fervently. We are gathered to pray against evil forces. We are also gathered to pray for the betterment of our dear country Nigeria. God in his infinite mercies would make this event a huge success, and also, by his grace alone, President Muhammadu Buhari shall return in 2019.